Bonus
Bonus
episode.
episode.
Oh, hey, I'm Victor Devon.
I'm petrified.
And
And
normally this
this, yeah,
is
would be
tonight
tonight on Murder,
on
She
Murder,
Wrote.
She Wrote.
But not tonight on Tonight
No,
on Murder, She Wrote. No.
how we like to celebrate finishing full season of Murder, She Wrote is do a little bonus episode where we watch something other Angela Lansbury related. And today it's Mrs. Santa Claus.
Mrs. Santa Claus. Oh. For those who don't
Yeah.
know, Mrs. Santa Claus was a made for TV musical released in 1996,
Mhm.
starring the inevitable Angela Lansbury. Inevitable? That's not the
Indubitably.
word. That's not the word I wanted to use.
Inimitable.
Inimitable. That's the one.
Yeah.
Um,
Indomitable. Yeah,
the
so
punk ass bitch
this
Angela Lansbury. Yeah, she's awesome.
this is an interesting sort of outlier for her work at this time because this is what? This is about a year after Murder She Wrote was sort of unceremoniously axed by
Yeah.
CBS.
Hmm.
Depending on who you ask or how you go through, and she was always pretty magnanimous. I mean, she showed that she was a little hurt that she wasn't given, especially considering how many concessions she had made early on.
Sure.
Um, but a little bit uh, bothered that Murder She Wrote was sort of shifted around in the schedule.
Yeah. After its sort of long tenure on TV, it all of a sudden was like the one that they kept moving around to time
Yeah,
slots, and it really, really fell victim to uh, lost viewership because of that. And maybe the show was getting, to a point where I hate saying it out loud. I hate saying it out loud. 12 seasons is a lot for a TV show to be on TV and
it hit its
still be
course.
interesting and fresh. So,
Great
but
things can
it
end.
doesn't hurt. It doesn't help to move it around to a new place where
Yeah.
people don't know.
Well, because sometimes being familiar and known, you get used to saying, "Oh, well, then they'll people will follow that anywhere." I don't know. It's just sort of shitty. But the fact
Yeah.
is that she came back about a year later with this. She's supposed to film this right after or while knowing that Murder
I
She Wrote
think
was not coming back.
if this was released in 96, she would have been working on this concurrently because that was its final season, correct? 96?
95 to 96, yeah.
95, 96. So she would have been in production for this while Murder She Wrote was ending its run on the air. So I'll give it to that. Give it her. She just jumped right
Yeah.
in. So,
Well,
but here
so
we are.
Mrs. Santa Claus was it aired on CBS? I don't know if I saw that.
It was on CBS. Yep, it's part of Hallmark
Okay.
Entertainment. I don't know if that's the
And it
same
is,
Hallmark that now has a channel full of terrible, sappy romance films, but could be.
well, it's 7 degrees of, but
Yeah.
most interestingly is Jerry Herman musical. So Jerry Herman did Hello Dolly and
Yeah.
MAME. MAME, of course, Angela Lansbury had been in. Um, this is directed by Terry Hughes,
I know.
who was known as sort of like the fifth Golden Girl, I believe,
Hmm.
as may have been Rue McClanahan during her Emmy Award acceptance speech,
She
referred to him
did.
as.
That was her. Yeah.
And he was the director of 108 Golden Girls episodes, some of
Yeah.
our very, very favorites. And
Huge, huge impact and voice on that series, and so
yeah,
kind of as big a star as any of those ladies, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to creating that show. Uh, I
well, he
loved
sort
seeing
of
his
took
name
over
on
for Susan
this.
Harris. He sort of took over
Really
for
did,
Susan
yeah.
Harris.
Became a showrunner of sorts. I mean, and maybe that's not the right way to say it, but that's kind of how I think about it. I think of him as being a real powerhouse voice in Golden Girls.
And he was the director of the filmed stage version of Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street with Angela Lansbury
So
and
they
George
they
Hearn.
they love each other. Oh,
I have a feeling that he was requested for this. Or when he got the assignment, he was like, well, of course.
yeah.
Uh,
Maybe Angie and B were chatting, and she was like,
it could
"Ask
be.
Terry, ask Terry." This is what I want to believe. Probably has no. no validity whatsoever. But
Um,
this movie was sort of billed as the first original musical for television since the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella in '57. So that was sort of its way of entering the zeitgeist and saying, "Look what we're doing here. We're doing this again," which they've since done many times with existing musicals and existing properties. They put them on TV, but we don't really
sure.
get original musicals on TV anymore. So it's kind of a
Well,
novelty.
I remember like the ABC Sunday night, like obviously the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella with Whitney Houston and Brandy was a huge cultural moment.
Yes,
Um,
loved it
and
too.
that of yes, it's fantastic. But
Bernadette, please.
that was sort of credited with sort of like recreating that sort of filmed but kind of still stagey musical. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you look at a lot of musicals nowadays, and I haven't seen like Kiss of the Spider Woman um or some other musicals, but if you look at something like Wicked or oh God, I mean I hate to think of it, but Amelia Perez or something like that. They're meant to be, I guess, a little bit more like the action is happening and singing is occurring,
yeah,
as
yeah.
opposed to, and here's the set.
Uh, it's very
Here's the dancing in the street
it's pretty
moment.
thick. Yeah, it's an archetype of we're looking at old musicals. We're not looking at
Yeah.
the contemporary. I mean, even the way the
No, this is
Jerry
a
Herman
way
score
throwback.
is written, it is so old-fashioned. It feels almost more old-fashioned than Jerry Herman's other work. And I know that's what the gig was. That's what they showed up to do. It was written
And
by
it's a
Mark
period piece.
Saltzman,
And it's
who
a
has
period
also
piece.
written his period piece, early 1900s. Written by Mark Salzman, who has done a lot of animated content. So probably informs us that this is meant for the whole family, right? This is meant for even young children.
Oh yeah, this is
And the
Jane.
movie definitely betrays that, right? Like it's pretty clear. It's a very simple movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But strong female lead, which is Jerry Herman's purview. That's sort
Mm-hmm.
of how he deals with things.
Yep.
A woman who is uh sort of not sort of underestimated, as it were,
Yes. Yes.
but still well respected in her arena.
Mm-hmm.
Angela Lansbury plays Mrs. Santa Claus. She has the distinction of being the title character,
Mm-hmm.
and she wants to sort of give Santa her new uh, flying plans. She has a
she's a
new idea.
she's economizing the workshop. She's trying to make things more efficient. She's running this business like a well-oiled machine, and it just gets better and better.
The concept of bureaucracy in Santa Claus movies that we've seen in the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Hmm.
We've seen even with the animated Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the it's such a strange phenomenon that
Hmm.
we can't imagine anything other. We can't imagine that it's not just an assembly line, that it's not just
Hmm.
like there's no magic
Right.
beyond there being magic. Everyone is
Yes.
still like carving shoes, carving horses, making stuffing bears. Like,
Because that's what everybody asks for. Yep.
you know,
By the way.
a nice. Well, you know, a carving shoe. I went, and that was a Rose Island by accident. That was which I carved into a pair of heads.
High top kids.
I had top heads.
Too good.
We were 10 minutes
Um,
in,
yeah,
and
we
we've sort
are.
of
We
not
can sort of
acknowledged.
talk about what's going on. Well, you said she wants to make a new flight plan because Santa is overwhelmed by the number of gifts and places to be and whatnot, and we get right off the bat she's kind of the silent threat here, right? She's kind of running the show, but Santa is
Mhm.
sort of the figurehead. But he won't admit that, and he won't even acknowledge that she's sort of this person, and she feels lonely. She doesn't want to be lonely
Right.
on Christmas Eve again. She even says, "Oh, after the first 100 years, you get used to it."
Right. So they are
Just
magical beings.
yeah.
For many, there are many iterations. Santa is an elf, or a sort of an elevated sprite.
Yeah.
So I guess we're sort of sticking with something like that.
Hmm.
Angela Lansbury is sort of otherworldly. She is timeless.
Yeah.
She's played older ladies for the last 60 years
Yeah.
by this time. So
This is her bread and butter.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she's committed.
She is
I buy every
lovely.
second.
Her charisma and charm on the screen really carry the movie, right? Like, and this movie has a lot of clout behind it too. She's not the only heavy hitter here.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of they definitely packed it full of reasons to watch, right? I mean, we haven't even
Right.
talked about who's doing the costuming, who the other cast members are, right? We just had an elf, the head elf, Arvo, played by
Yeah.
Michael Jeter, who I
Gay
adore.
icon.
Michael Jeter. Oh my gosh, very
Yeah.
recognizable from Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, as
Yes. Yes, yes,
the
yes.
the Latin teacher monk.
Yes.
Very jubilant,
Um,
sweet, sweet man.
yeah.
But he's great as the head elf here. He doesn't get the most to do. Not that anybody gets that much to do, all things considered. But he's so fun and so charming.
Well, again, it's very play-like. So
Yeah.
everyone has like their scenes. Like
Hmm.
there's and a lot of times, so when we get to the villain, like there's the villain song. We've already had
The
the I
villain,
Want song.
where she's.
Um,
We didn't mention it, but she stole the reindeer to go try out her new map
right.
and had
And
to land emergency in New York City.
Charles Durning plays Santa Claus
Yeah.
in the opening, and he's just too busy for her. Uh,
Hmm.
I think he's really charming in this, and I only know him as a tough guy. I only really know him from like A Stranger Calls or Dog Day Afternoon. I don't
Yeah.
know him really as like this genial soul, but I'd buy it.
Uh, y- sure. I have opinions about Charles Durning in this role. I
Please.
think I think in the first few scenes he's first of all he looks the perfect part for Santa, right? He
Yes.
is the quintessential Norman Rockwell.
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Exactly. He is what we want to see as Santa. So I love that. And he's I think he's fine in the first few scenes. I don't think his finale in this movie is particularly good, and we'll talk about it when we
Oh,
get to it. But I
a
think
little
it's a
rushed.
pretty uh, great and terrible performance from him. So, but
But the
I like where we start with him for sure.
so one of the reindeer has had an accident, and so they had to do an emergency landing here in 1902 New York, something like
1910 New
1910.
York. Yeah.
And immediately gets the reindeer uh, in a stable,
Hmm.
as naturally you would.
Helped
And
by a
she
cute little
meets
stable boy.
lucky Dave Nerona, who's
Hmm.
adorable.
He's so cute. What a little sweet little man, right?
Yeah.
He is a pocket
And
gay. I don't know if he's gay, but if he were,
I mean, I think he's not he's at least married to a woman, but uh he he's non-toxic masculinity right here. He is that
oh
sort
sure,
of which you need in musical theater.
yeah.
I
He
know that there
pines
were
over the
like
feminist, in fact, right?
yes, and he's
Not only
also
is he anti-misogynistic, but he's like pro-feminism, which I suppose is the same thing.
one would hope.
Yeah,
Not necessarily, but one
yeah,
would
true.
hope.
Don't want to say something too crazy
Uh
out loud.
well, we have this anthem of diversity
Yeah,
in we're already okay, so we are 14 minutes into this film. We are on our third song.
yeah. We get started. We move along. Um,
And this is really just
this
a showcase for the costumes.
yes. Which did we mention? The costumes are by Bob Mackie.
Listen,
Holy shit, the clout behind this little movie.
yeah, yeah,
They're fantastic too. The costumes
they
are
really are.
stunningly beautiful. They are a reason to watch the movie alone. You don't
I mean,
think
I
that you're
can't
going to
have,
get that when you watch this sort of obscure
right.
1996 TV musical, but really special.
This is Emmy bait.
Yeah,
They
they
wanted
wanted
those
it.
nominations.
Hmm.
I don't can't imagine anybody is listening to this and doesn't know who Bob Mackie is, but the
Yeah.
Sonny and Cher show, the Carol Burnett show, legendary,
Hmm.
legendary icon. Also did the Madonna Sooner or Later Oscar dress, the white. where she's spilling out of it.
Just incredibly I mean, and is well suited for work in TV, right?
Oh yeah, I mean knows. I mean, and also doing huge casts
Yeah,
as well. I remember
totally.
there was some Carol Burnett retrospective, which they had where it was like he cranked out these costumes on a weekly basis, and that
Mm,
just
nimble
for like
hands
what
and a creative
six
mind.
sketches, six
Yeah,
sketches, yeah,
pretty extraordinary, actually. I mean, it's the same way SNL is extraordinary, but kind of an early
yes. Well,
model for that way of producing.
they have the NBC uh archives to also help with. So,
That's true. That's true. Um, we're sort of dropped right into 1910 New York City, which, by the way, the streets are clean as can be. They are
oh
scrub,
yeah,
scrub, scrubbed. Everybody is as delightful and charming as possible. This is
no
the
one
1910 New
is
York that I
no
want to
one is
be a part
coughing
of.
up blood.
Yeah, there's
Everyone is
no
doing great.
ethnic conflict. We're
No,
really highlighting that we have a lot of diversity here on Avenue A, which is the song we're
right.
still in the middle of. So we have Italians, we have Jews, we have the Irish, we have people of color,
Uh,
even.
yeah.
But
Well, I
we're
mean,
really focusing on the Italians, the Jews, and the Irish folk in this movie. Those are sort of our tenement house stories here, right?
our
That's what we're getting at.
Marcello is I think he's meant to be playing Italian.
I think so too, yeah.
He happens to be Cuban. The actor happens to be Cuban,
Right,
but
but he is playing Italian.
um, which is pretty. This would be considered the wokest of the woke if this was to air
Sure.
today.
Yeah, it would be.
Um,
Can you imagine Jews and
kind
Irishmen
of, kind
hanging out
of.
at a party together?
And I mean, and also we saw that with 97's Cinderella as well,
Hmm.
with the I don't know if it was color. I mean, I guess it was colorblind casting. I don't love the term colorblind casting because I think that there still is an
Yeah,
element of I don't know, that's too passive for me. I think
it's a
that it
little. The language is a little vague and lazy, I think.
yeah,
I don't like it
yeah.
either. I don't like even when people are talking like, "Oh, we should cast like Disney, colorblind casting." Uh,
No.
Sometimes
Especially since
because it's thought of that way for Disney, it doesn't work for Disney. You know what I
right.
mean? We need to be more
Yeah.
intentional about how we're thinking through this. And we've talked about this before. I love diversity in film, and I like plausibility in film. So I
Hmm.
think that's a better way of maybe approaching that. But go
Right.
on. You were
And
saying.
I love unexpected character choices that are informed by gender switch, by
Absolutely.
sexuality switch, by
Yeah.
race switch. I think that one of the best productions of Les Miserables that I ever saw had a Black Valjean, and it made a lot
Hmm.
of things just very interesting to watch
Right.
with response to that.
Right. Right.
Um,
Well, I love the idea of the gender. I was just reading something about the new Narnia movie that's being made, and Meryl Streep is Aslan rather than some sort of male actor. And I think
right.
that's maybe more interesting because our we're not telling the story of a good man versus an evil witch. We're telling the story of two sort of female embodied characters
Do you
who
know
are
if
sort
we're
of power structures in that story.
are they keeping Aslan as a masculine character with the
I
mane and
don't know.
everything?
I don't
Okay.
know. But it's kind of a cool flex if they are, in a
Yeah.
way, right? Like,
Yeah.
but give him sort of the masculine energy of Meryl Streep, which is sort of dripping with feminine meaning. I mean, she's such a powerhouse of sort of the feminine cause.
Yeah, they had The Tempest with Helen Mirren, I want to say a couple of years ago, and they just kept it
Hmm. As
uh
Prospero, right?
right. And she
Yeah,
was just a witch as opposed to a wizard.
yeah,
Um or sorcerer. So,
right,
just a non-gender specific sorcerer.
right.
We finally have entered Avenue A.
Which
My
can we talk
God.
about it for a second?
It's Be
As
My Guest.
it's, are you kidding? It's Portobello Road.
Mm,
Right? It's
Portobello.
literally a song about the a dance number about the diversity mixing on Avenue A, right? It's
Yeah.
I was watching this with my mom, and we both about 3 minutes in were like, okay, so are we watching Bedknobs and Broomsticks or not?
It's a
It's very that vibe, and also choreographed by Rob Marshall.
oh shit.
Yeah, this
Chicago
movie has the
9 Members of a
heavyweights.
Geisha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
among God knows what else. So many other projects. But this was one of his early film gigs in choreography. And
Did he just do Kiss of a Spider Woman, or was that Bill Condon?
oh, I can't remember. I
Let
didn't
me
see Kiss
see.
of the Spider Woman.
It
I saw it in
barely
college and
did.
I didn't love it, so I haven't
It barely was
sought it
in
out.
theaters. I don't even
Yeah,
think our local theater carried it. Bill Condon. Yeah, Bill Condon, who
Bill
did
Condon.
Dreamgirls, which
Okay.
is one of the best.
Oh
Dreamgirls
shit.
is one of the wait, genius.
It's just a really great movie.
Genius.
Yeah.
I was checking to see who did the
Transcends the
lyrics and
musical
music.
aspect, yeah. Um,
So
for Mrs.
Bedknobs and
Santa Claus?
Broomsticks. No,
Oh,
1971. Because I'm just curious if there was a. I mean, I guess it might just be an era thing, like the type of contemporaries. 1971.
mm-hmm.
That would have been around the same time he was doing
Mm-hmm.
MAME. So
Sure.
that probably just similar to. But I can't find who did the music for it. Let me see. While we're thinking, we're
Yeah.
moving into.
Here, I'll lay out some of the characters actually because
Sure.
we just got a lot of them. Um, primarily, we have obviously Angela Lansbury as Mrs. Anna Claus or Mrs. Santa Claus, Charles Durning. We just met Marcello, played by David Nerona, who we talked about. He's an Italian immigrant, and we also met Deborah Wiseman as Sadie Lowenstein. She's sort of the love interest ingenue in this story, and uh, she's a Jewish
For
immigrant fighting for women's
suffragettes.
rights. She's the suffragette,
Yeah.
and then we have her mother, Rosalind, who's a Jewish immigrant, and they live in this boarding house here. We also met the cop,
Oh yeah.
Officer Doyle, who I mean, fuck the police, but he's a pretty good
Right.
guy. In this story,
This is
everybody's kind of a pretty
there's
good guy. Even the
yeah,
villain
yeah.
is kind of a good guy
Everyone
in the
is
end.
is
Yeah,
capable of redemption.
yeah.
Just real quick, it's the Sherman brothers who did the music for Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I should have remembered that.
Yes, duh.
They
Some
also
of that
did Mary
music was,
Poppins, The Jungle
yeah.
Book. They were geniuses as well. Winnie the Pooh.
You know, the beautiful briny sea was actually written for Mary Poppins.
Oh, I did know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fascinating, huh? Um,
yeah. They were another one who had like a huge collection of material that would sort of get switched
just sort of
around.
well, so in this movie feels very like that. There are a few songs and I'm like, this could have been plucked out of anywhere
Yeah.
and just dropped right
Uh-huh.
in this movie. This was a pre-written song that was ready to go, and we'll talk about it when we get there.
Well, that's even true of Hello Dolly. So when Barbara Streisand did Hello Dolly and played Dolly Levi, one of her songs, It's Only Love, which is a beautiful song,
Mm-hmm.
was originally meant for MAME. And I
Uh-huh.
believe that they switched it out for something like If You Walked Into My Life or something like because it's of that ilk.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
too many MAME solos. We don't
Right.
need another song that where she's sort of wistful about love
Yeah.
yet again. So they gave it to Dolly.
No thanks. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and of
So all
course he
right.
also did La Cage aux Folles. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
Iconic.
Iconic.
I am what I am. Can't sing anymore
Hmm.
for copyright. But okay, I'm gonna route us back
And
to
what I
this
am
lovely
is
little.
truncated.
uh, Now we're having a moment with Rosalind Harris as Mrs. Lowenstein. I really like her in this. She's lovely. She has good presence. She's the Jewish immigrant, and she
She's
is
a walking
terrified of the
stereotype.
police. Yeah, I mean, she really is. I mean,
Everybody
everybody
is,
is a
but
walking stereotype. She's like an exceptionally stereotypical Jewish immigrant mother, but she has a bag packed because she's so afraid. She's like a bag ready to go as an immigrant, and she's afraid of Officer Doyle.
she's afraid of ice. Any second now.
Yeah.
It's a little on the nose. It's a little on the nose.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh,
She's also so she's musical theater pedigree as well. She was in the one of the original productions of Fiddler on the Roof.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She was the eldest daughter, Zeidel
Spritzel.
Spritzel.
No, I'm kidding.
Schnitzel.
I was again quoting B. Arthur.
Dumpling.
Vixen.
Jump in, I'm drowning. Um,
Oh,
um, her daughter is the suffragette who, okay, I'm gonna bitch for the first time, really. I
please.
don't love this character or the performance a lot, and I don't mean to
Of
bring
Sadie?
it down, but yeah, I don't love it. I I want it to be. I want to like her more. Little Marcello is in love with her, and I want to see why, but I don't.
It's pretty.
When she sings later, she has an incredibly powerful
Yeah.
voice, but I
I
don't.
mean,
Maybe it's just the way the
it's
role was written. It's a throwaway.
well, it's an incredibly superficial romance. He barely knows
Yeah,
her.
yeah. He says they don't even talk to each other. He just like admires her from afar.
Right.
Oh, I did. We didn't mention that Mrs. Claus took a room in this boarding house that Mrs. Lowenstein runs. And there's
She's I
another.
I identified as Mrs. North is her name.
Yes, she looks so beautiful too. This movie really is a joy to look at. It's very pretty, with the exception of the green screen, which is maybe the worst green
Regrettable.
screen
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Well, it does a
When that
pretty
sleigh is flying
decent
over New York City, come on.
when we're in the real world, it's very muted. Like the palette is like she's not wearing like bright fucking red. She's wearing like this deep brick
Kind
red.
of dusty red, yeah.
Right.
Irony,
Like it
rusted red, yeah.
all of like the everything else in the room, like the chairs are like that dusty rose. Everyone's wearing
Hmm.
browns and earth tones.
Yeah,
Um, it's very different. It's sort of like the opposite of Wizard of Oz. Like
yeah.
it sort of takes us. We've had the
We've landed in
garish bright,
sepia land, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because the past was barely in color, if at
Yeah, the
all.
past, yeah, it was right.
Oh, we have this new
Oh, jeez.
character. We have our young lady, yet another
Our
fucking
little
character,
whippersnapper, Nora.
Lindsay Bartleson.
Yeah, she's a little girl. Maybe she's what, 11, 12 or so. She's a little girl, an
She's
Irish
probably
immigrant
like,
who lives in the boarding house with her dad, who
yeah,
works all the time. Who is in this
yeah.
about 2 seconds, so we don't really need to know about him.
No, she's just another one who needs Mrs. North's
Yeah,
taking care, like sort of meddling to sort of feel like, 'cause what she has, it's
yeah.
her mother is
Her
still
mother and
overseas, right?
newborn baby are still overseas in Ireland. Yeah, and her and her dad live here, and so she's always by herself. She's always getting in trouble with Officer Doyle. She's a little whippersnapper, a little urchin,
Mm,
causing trouble in the neighborhood. She
yeah.
kind of ends up being, forgive me for using Murder She Wrote terms, but the co-detective for Jessica, in a
Sure.
way, right? She's kind of
Yeah.
the secondary character, the ally character that is with at her side throughout the movie. Oh, we're in the toy factory. Oh, we're in the toy factory.
We meet Mr. Tavish Toy Company, which is sort of
Hmm.
he's our Fagin, or not even our Fagin, because Fagin was kind of lovable. He's
He
our bad
is
guy.
about as, yeah, he's our bad guy in quotes. It's more about
He's our
affectation that he's
capitalist
bad
pig.
than he's. They're doing this lovely introduction where we see his hands working over this toy bench and essentially being an asshole. And this song is. I actually love the concept of the song. It only has to
It's a
last
great
until
song.
Christmas. This is one of my favorite numbers in the whole movie,
It's a
actually.
great villain song, and this is
Yeah.
why I say Terrence Mann is doing his best Tim Curry.
I mean,
Because
I was a little yes. Go on.
it's right here. It's right here.
I mean, it's
And I love Terrence
pretty
Mann.
clear. Yeah.
He was one of the original Javers.
Yep.
He
Original Beast. He was an original cast member of the
oh God,
Scarlet
yes, you're
Pimpernel.
right.
He is a Broadway legend. So again, the
Legend.
clout is here, and he is giving the most scenery chewing performance
He's
as
having a great time.
Augustine. Oh, he's the best.
He's having a
Augie
great time.
Tavish, Augustine Tavish, the owner of Tavish Toys. And you're absolutely
And
right. This is Tim Curry coated as deep as it gets.
I've seen him. I've seen him
And
live, actually. I saw him
he's played
as
Frankenfurter.
Frankenfurter.
Yeah,
I saw him as Frankenfurter
he's excellent.
in 2002 in the Rocky Horror Show on Broadway,
Hmm.
and he was extraordinary. He
He
seemed
is
a little put off by the callback stuff, and I understand why.
because he's a legend already
Um,
at that point. Yep,
well, he's a legend, but I mean
that's a
the audience
different.
yelling at him
Oh,
way
that
out of his
yes,
realm. And
yeah.
also, I don't
He's used to polite theater
100%, I don't know 100% love the callback element in the show, but I
in the live
understand that
show.
most people, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
if
a little
most people
distracting.
will, yeah. And a lot of the callbacks don't make sense. You kind of have to work around it,
Hmm.
because it's not the movie. But Mrs. North has become what his assembly manager,
Supervisor, the
supervisor.
assembly supervisor. So his sweatshop essentially.
Right.
Um,
All of
his
these little urch like he's also very Ebenezer Scrooge coded because
uh-huh.
he doesn't provide them heat
Oh yeah,
or uh he
he's
treats them badly.
he's very generic Christmas movie villain archetype, right? All the things that
Yeah.
make Christmas bad, he's responsible for here. Not giving kids who's working to the bone in his sweatshop coal. He doesn't want to make quality goods. He has this weird bent because he was traumatized as a child by a Christmas gift, which we'll get to later.
I
Um,
know. And he gets the
but
job because of her new friend,
yeah,
our little Irish
little
urchin.
Irish Nora, who works at this
Nora.
little sweatshop. Um,
Right, because all of the employees are kids. All
every
of the
single one.
employees are
Yeah.
under 14.
And this is really the main conflict storyline we look at in this movie. There are a few, obviously. All the characters have their own little objectives, whatnot, but this is sort of the main
Right.
through line. Um, I guess like major objective that she has is to sort of improve the conditions at Tavish Toy Factory while she's here in 1910 New York. So it gets most of
Yeah.
the attention here. How do you
Well,
feel,
because this
Victor?
is her parallel. This is her parallel to working at the toy
Right.
factory
She
because
got
that's
hired because she has the
really,
experience.
yeah. So working with the elves has proven useful,
Yeah.
and here she is. We're on our eighth song. Uh,
Oofta.
cranking them out,
It's a lot, right? And this is
and the thing is,
almost young, right? Yes, this is
the
almost
fact
young.
that these kids are like straight out of Oliver, like an or Newsies, and
It
like
really is,
every
yeah.
like, and she's like, well, let's be cheerful about it. Let's, we can get the job done with a spoonful of sugar,
It's
basically.
very whistle while you work. Yep, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, no, these
um,
are horrendous abusive conditions, woman.
uh-huh.
Um,
Meanwhile, that toy shop actually looks charming and sweet and
I
clean
know it also
and
is the cleanest.
the cleanest toy shop.
I don't know where
Uh,
they came. Those urchins came in with the grease on their face. They
mm-hmm.
didn't get it there,
Mm-mm.
but they're
This
making
place is
like
spick and span.
bears
Uh,
that will fall apart, dolls that will break, toys that won't last because Tavish just wants the product, which he'll, I guess, sell on Christmas Eve. Like that's the thing
it
is
doesn't
he's like
really
it's.
make sense, right? I mean, we see
I
a
don't know
clip
who his
later where
supply, who his
his toys
company
are in
is.
many
Yeah,
toy stores across the city, so we don't know the mechanics of it. But yeah, he is apparently a major producer of toys in the city, and I don't know why, because if his toys are this shitty, how is he still in business with this enterprise? Just a
I
question.
mean, you
Um,
ha expectations were different in 1910.
very much so. Um, I have a question for
I
you, and that
love
is,
this Bavarian outfit that she
oh, it's
has on
beautiful.
though.
She looks like she needs to
These
be carrying a
boots,
stein or something, right? And Gorgon beer,
yeah.
and the little
And
braid in her
again,
hair, the halo
very
braid.
muted. The boots, the striped stockings. She's got the, oh, I
Hmm.
love it. Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah. She spends a lot of time with these kids in this movie, and so I'm curious what your thought is on large child actor casts like this. Because this is very controversial to some folks.
Generally, I'm
Do you want to
against
watch
it.
kids? I mean, kind of same, but why?
Um, I find kid roles to be very complicated to write, and a lot of tropes immediately fall into play. It's the same thing. I mean, people write parents the same way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And part of the issue here is that the real issue is that these kids shouldn't be working here at all.
No.
And instead the plot is how do we improve conditions? Well, that's not actually going to help anything. The issue is
No.
capitalism. The
And
issue
child
is
labor and
actually, yeah,
yeah.
is exploitation.
Exploitation.
Exploitation by virtue of them being there at all. Um, in terms of, I don't know if I never really vibed with a lot of the child characters in movies that I really
I
loved. I
yeah.
preferred
I
when I was a kid, I liked adult
Yeah,
characters
even
more
as
than
a kid, I didn't
kids.
want to watch stories with lots. Even like something like The Goonies, which is sort of a classic, I would get annoyed
Sure.
at all the loudness of all the
Fucking
kids.
kids.
Even as
Fucking
a
kids.
kid, I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta step away. This is too much for me. Can
Yeah.
we go to the quiet room and meditate for a minute? Like, and this is actually pretty tolerable. These kids are pretty tame and easy to watch on screen because none of them gets the most attention, other than Nora, right? Her right hand
Sure.
gal. Um,
Yeah.
Nora, who is playing an Irish immigrant but has an Irish accent only on certain words and never ever again, I might add.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's probably the sloppiest component of the movie, frankly.
Yeah.
Is Nora's Irish
And
accent.
she grew up to be a Scientologist.
Ooh. Well, I don't mind bitching about it. Learn your fucking accent, Nora.
I
Uh,
know. It's yeah, I mean, I guess one of the few exceptions would have been Alice in Wonderland or Wizard of Oz.
sure.
And again, ladies, they're female characters.
Yeah.
These are girls. I never really cared about
Yeah.
boys in shows. Um,
I didn't really either.
I'm
In
really
TV
trying.
shows
I'm
like
straining
Nicktoons
myself
or
to
something, like Doug and Rugrats and Hey Arnold, those are all boy led, but they're also much
never liked
different.
Hey Arnold.
You didn't.
Yeah. No, I didn't like Hey Arnold. I didn't really love Doug. I would watch it because it was on at that just I don't know, you just watch
Sure.
TV.
Sure.
Rugrats, I dug. I
Yeah.
liked. I shouldn't say I dug. That's confusing. Um, yeah, trying to really. I'm never really considered it. Bobby's World. I liked Bobby's World. Okay, that's a
Oh,
male.
Howie Mandel,
It's a
yeah.
young.
Well, and Edie
That's a
McClurg
young
is in
male
that too,
protagonist.
which doesn't hurt.
And that was another fantasy. Maybe it's like kids in real life situation. I don't know. I just find the preciousness of kids that is amped up in movies to
Yeah.
be like, I don't want to fucking deal with Tiny Tim. Like,
No.
I'm just not
No.
interested. I mean, Robin in Muppet Christmas Carol. Okay, fine. I'll deal with that
Fair. You
Tiny
mean
Tim,
the little frog, yeah.
the little
But
frog.
otherwise, send him to the workhouse.
I just, God bless us, everyone. Shut
Clear
up.
that
I don't
table so
know.
that Mystery Mitch's Cratchit can gobble down that goose themselves. That's what I have to say.
I They either make them ultra precious or they make them obnoxious. Like Problem Child is a nightmare for me. I
Oh,
couldn't
that
deal with that
movie.
shit. I couldn't deal with that shit. Although, you know what? I
Chaos.
did like Kevin in Home Alone. So that's maybe
Fair.
another outlier as a
Well, he's
masculine
like precocious
character.
in a way where he's almost an adult. He also doesn't necessarily have like a I don't know, there's
He
something
grows up in
subversive.
that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
He grows up in that movie, yeah. And there's
He
a
almost
lot
seems
going
like
on.
a grown gay man, right? Like sassy.
But if you think about it, like a lot of Disney princesses are minors, but they're in
Yeah.
adult situations because
Hmm.
Ariel is looking for true love and is on land, but she's 16. Snow White is maybe 13, 14, and she's dealing with larger issues. She's not dealing with like commonplace
Yeah.
childish issues.
Yeah.
So I think what I need them to be in, besides well done, besides like well crafted and well
Sure.
acted, is I need them to be in
Accents. Yeah.
situations that need to be, not every day because I don't like fucking every day. I
Yeah.
don't like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't like him
Yeah.
when I was a child.
Honestly, I hung around the table with the old
Yeah.
ladies.
And that's one of the reasons that like the whole grooming situation just galls me whenever somebody considers that queer people are I'm like, no, it's
You're
just
like,
Let the people who actually can deal with kids deal with kids. I'm not that
Truly,
guy.
they are gifts to the world, and
I'm
I'm
a
over here.
huge proponent of adult entertainment.
Yes,
Huge proponent
me
of
too.
not
I think
kid
there are spaces
spaces.
to make sure kids are not
I
allowed
don't
or
want to
admitted.
deal with them.
No,
Yeah. And I feel that adult entertainment that are adults only are threatened by kid-friendly entertainment more than kid-friendly entertainment is threatened by adult-only spaces.
I
Does
agree.
that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, and I think you're absolutely right. Um, well, Mrs. Santa Claus is not adult entertainment, but here we are. Here
How
we
does
are
she
back to
have
it.
this money? How
Look
does
at
she
her costume. Holy shit.
this hat?
It's gorgeous. This deep velvety blue coat over burgundy with this
Again,
at the
muted,
races hat. Yeah,
muted,
still,
muted, muted. I don't know
but
if we get
gorgeous.
full
Yeah,
fucking red until the finale, which is very
right.
purposeful.
Yeah. So just sum up some things. Jessica has convinced the children to do a slowdown at work.
Jessica?
Uh, oh, geez. Mrs. North has convinced the children to do a slowdown at work. What are we watching here? Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's
Which of
Amos?
course, which of course is a workers' rights
Right. Solidarity forever, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
So
workers' rights tactic.
she's gonna unionize this toy shop.
That's so weird.
It is such a weird story. And now she's talking in the streets to the suffragette and telling her how she needs to get off her soapbox and talk to people. And that's the solution. That's the solution to her problem, basically. Because
Yeah,
nobody
you're a
wants to
woman in
listen to the
1910.
suffragette.
You
Right.
barely have rights at all. They'll listen
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another
Ooh,
outfit for
another look.
Jessica.
Another
It's
look.
Jessica. For Angela Lansbury.
Oh.
I gotta say, this large exposed stitching that appears on a lot of her, I love it.
Oh, I love it in any kind of context.
The
Big exposed
dashed,
stitching. Yeah.
oh, I think it's
Beautiful.
so
It looks like really,
gorgeous.
it really like reveals the craftsmanship of something when it looks that way, right?
Yes.
And then it feels expensive. I love it.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. One of a couture.
Couture.
Um, Especially when everyone's just sort of walking around like an all-American doll.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
it really just it just make it does make it special. Oh, this is
Also,
actually those are actually that's not stitching, that's doily-ish. It's the I don't know what that's called, where it's like pin dotted.
oh yeah, beats the
Yeah.
hell out of me.
Yeah.
Gotta get a
So
seamstress for
pretty.
that. But very beautiful. I mean, she. One thing I observed is that she looks really great throughout the movie. She gets all the good attention.
Well,
These
if you think
cinched
about it also,
waists, these beautiful silhouettes. Look at this one now. Oh my God.
this is post Murder She Wrote, Jessica
Hmm.
Fletcher out in the world as a ambassador to
Totally. Totally.
the world. And so we've already reestablished Angela Lansbury as a well put together actress
Oh
again.
yeah.
So she's no
We've
longer
been spoon
dowdy.
fed it for years and years, right? Yeah.
Yeah. This probably would be quite surprising in like 1985
Wouldn't you
for
love
her.
to see Angela Lansbury in a really gritty, gross, like grimy role? I don't think it ever
Have
really
you ever seen
happened.
the photo? I mean, it's always high glam. Like even her role in Dear World
Yeah.
is, you know what I would have loved? Mrs. Havisham.
Yeah, something like that.
Uh,
I think she
uh,
could. I mean, we see it in Sweeney Todd, we see it on stage,
sure.
but we don't really see it in her film work. Or maybe
It's
I'm
a
just ignorant of some
clean
other
mess
things.
though.
But
It's a clean mess.
you mean love it?
Yeah.
Well, sure.
I think it's not grody.
No, it's not grody. I
There's
think
still an
Bonham
element
Carter is a
of
little grodier, right? Like,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
like she looks dirty. She looks like she might
yes,
smell. Angela Lansbury
yes.
never looks like she smells
She
like anything
never
other
looks
than
she's gonna smell.
sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's got to be something. I'm trying to think. I mean, she very often, this patrician beauty,
mhm.
she very often played even poor characters with a dignity. Like we see this in Sweeney Todd, where uh, God, that's good. She's basically wearing this. She's
Yeah, she's dolled up.
at
They
the
got some
opening of
money.
Act
Yep.
Two. Yeah.
and she's looking mighty fine.
Because that's got to be early 1900s too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sweeney Todd?
Early. When was it first released?
No, what era does it take place in?
Oh, it takes place in. I should know
Turn of the
this. I did
century?
the damn thing. I played the Sweeney Todd.
19th century London,
It's
but that doesn't help
it's
me.
like it's in the 1800s for sure. Let's see.
Mm,
Where does it take place? 1846 to 47, so smack dab. Oh,
wow.
that's when the original story was popularized. So they
Okay,
say
the,
that
the
it
the
was
Penny Dreadful.
by the 1870s, that's when the character was familiar to people. So it's probably that second half of the 1800s is when Sweeney Todd's lore came to be.
Right, because it's also pre and it's you're we're approaching Industrial Revolution.
Yeah. So we're kind
Everything's
of
still
this
done
is
by hand.
costume wise, this is very appropriate in a lot
This
of
is
ways.
her this
Yeah.
is her her jam.
Yeah. She looks so fucking good. Oh my god. We're still doing this suffragette march, by the way, where they had a few conversations with a few ladies in town, and all of a sudden, everyone is following them to Union Square.
Votes for women.
Amazing. Oh, there is a little running gag in this that I think is really cute. And there's like, it's basically like a Salvation Army Santa standing on a street corner for donations. And she interacts with him several times throughout the movie and talks to him as if he's her husband in a very knowing way. It's really cute.
He's one of his
Yeah.
helpers.
Oh, now they have a banner. Now they fully have and a big giant flag. Where
You
did this come
know,
from? Where did this come from? Portobello
I
Row is
don't.
full of surprises.
I know, and maybe it's just the world, disappointing me, but just the nationalism is a little much for me.
Yeah.
Uh, I know, and this is also pre
You're
nine
wrong.
eleven, so this is also
Yeah.
like,
Innocent
it's
times, yeah.
era. Yeah. And also, so looking back at, and I don't think Angela Lansbury never played Dolly Levi, but Hello Dolly itself was set in the 1890s.
Hmm.
MAME spans decades, but I think starts in like what 1920 something. So, and I think we always associate Angela Lansbury with an older era. Like she's never seemed like a contemporary.
Yeah.
She was old Hollywood in 1990. Like it's sort of she makes a lot of sense for this.
Yeah. She really does.
And we don't have faces like this anymore.
No.
I don't know who would I don't know who are who's left.
Everything has such a contemporary quality to it. Yeah. We've had that conversation before.
But yeah, and some of it's Botox, some of it's film, some of
Sure.
it's just the film quality of things. Everything looks so smooth.
Yeah.
Everything's dark
Yeah.
again.
I have to admit, sometimes I go to someone's house and they have a giant, like, absolutely ultra high def TV and they're watching one of my favorite things. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't look right. I don't like
It's
that.
not right.
Because
Yeah.
now it feels like it's in this world and I don't want it to be.
Mm,
I want it to be different. I want it to be foggy and gritty and not
hmm.
precise. And so I don't know. I don't.
No, I think
You won't
there's
really
something
find
to
an
be said
HD
about that.
TV in my house that's too big. You know what I mean?
There was the remastering of Wizard of Oz. There was a lot of criticism about because they used AI to sort of
Oh, for
expand
the
the
dome,
sphere.
the sphere show, which and they cut like 25 minutes of the movie. What a there's a
I
beautiful YouTube. I'll throw this out there for our listeners. There's a beautiful YouTube essayist called Be Kind Rewind who just did a video about the Wizard of Oz sphere. So fantastic. Give her a listen. She's superb. But yeah, I agree with you. Why?
and the
Why?
I don't know. And then like everyone like they upscaled Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I know is a sort of a that's sort of a weird thing to bring up, but that the part of the I'll say charm of that film and the notoriety is the fact that it looks like a grindhouse piece. Like it's not
Yeah.
meant to look. It loses something
Yeah.
if it's too clean.
I agree.
So, and what I find really sort of charming about this style of film is the fact this does look like a 3D set, like a fourth wall is broken. We're actually
Yeah.
able to go around like
This
that.
set is beautiful, actually. I love what I want to work on this set. It looks fun.
Mm.
It looks
It
fun
it
to
reads
act in and
very
dance
Muppet
in.
Christmas Carol.
Yes,
It looks
yes.
very much Dickensian.
A little cleaner, but even
Sure.
still,
Yeah.
look at those
Yeah.
flat streets ready for dancing. Yeah. By the way, we're in the middle of a song between Marco and Sadie, the suffragette, and this is one of the songs. What is it even called? We don't go together at all. This is, I think, plucked from anywhere and just dropped right in here. Right. This is just a love song patter
It's an
song.
opposites attract.
Yeah.
It's basically like
You are a
this
tomato,
incongruous
I'm a
thing.
tomato, kind of. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that's the whole song.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
therefore we actually make a lot of sense together. And I'm like,
Hmm.
no, I'm actually not so sure that you do.
Nope, not rooting
Um,
for you. Not rooting for
no,
you.
I want you both to suffer.
And they end it with a kiss, and all of a sudden they're a couple now.
I
So
know. I know.
manipulative Miss North has done it again.
He's eventually going to go off to war anyway, and she's going
Yeah,
to be
right.
left with four kids. It's
Oh,
all.
jeez. He's gonna be on the Titanic. Tisk tisk.
He does read Leonardo
Fabrizio,
DiCaprio's friend.
yes,
Yes, he
he
does read
does.
Fabrizio.
That listeners, that's your cue. That's your visual cue. Um,
And Nora also gives me Pippi Longstocking vibes.
oh,
And,
she's very much that. She actually reminds me of what's that beautiful actor who played Daisy in Golden Girls?
Jenny Lewis.
Jenny Lewis. Yes, she has that kind of quality to her. I think.
Cherubic, yet
Yeah,
mischievous.
yeah, spunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Um,
another outfit for Jessica or Angela. Jesus Christ, now you've done it to me. Mrs. You know what it is? Because
infected
Mrs.
you.
North doesn't roll off the tongue at all.
No, it's also not fun to say. Yeah, it's
Mrs. North, Mrs.
Mrs.
North.
North.
What's her character? Anna? Anna is
Anna.
the
Anna Claus.
Anna Claus.
Because we hit nail on the head here. That's what we're doing.
I know.
Oh, I got
I
a
had to
cat.
write when I was in sixth grade, maybe seventh. I had to write a short story for a class, and it was a Christmas. We had to base it on this drawing called The Lazy Elf, and we had to create a character. And I wrote a story about how the elf wasn't particularly lazy. He just needed to do things on his own time. Basically, sort of like an autistic icon. And not that I knew that's what I was doing at the time, because again, I was in seventh grade. But I needed a name for Mrs. Claus, and I named her Emma because I didn't want to just call her Mrs. Claus the whole time.
Oh, that's so
And I named
cute.
her Emma after Emma Frost, the White Queen from X-Men. Oh, oh.
Did you like her in the movie? Her portrayal, January Jones?
No,
No.
no, I actually, no, I
No, it
did
was
not care for the first
pretty
class
wooden. Yeah.
iteration of, yeah,
Oddly being ice. Anyway,
yeah. No,
we're
and that's
also
not what I need. I need sensuality. I need it to be so scorching. I need
pretty
Michelle Pfeiffer.
buxom. Yes.
I need Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman,
She's
who
the
is
standard
also
maker.
that's the true Christmas movie. That's the real.
Honestly, Die Hard and Batman Returns.
Mm.
Those were our adult Christmas movies.
And you know Dick Tracy too. I follow a Dick Tracy Instagram, and they pointed out, which I don't actually ever realized when I was a kid. Um, it takes place during the Christmas season. The last scene is on New Year's. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, right, that makes perfect sense. But oh, we have a little burlesque moment.
I love it. Yes, we're at this vaudevillian theater. Kind of,
Adequate.
it's just an opportunity for Rob Marshall to show up some dancing, and it's cool.
Yeah,
I like this actually.
it's very sweet. So they can't afford tickets, so they're waiting in the wings.
Yeah, Nora snuck her in the backstage, and so they're being thrown out into the alley.
And this is sort of like a Folie Bergère,
Yeah,
Follies. Uh,
this is all sort of bookended by the whistle song, right? Like that's what's happening right now.
Whistle
Whistle. Another song that could have been taken from
anywhere,
anywhere, anywhere, and
anywhere.
plucked into this movie, or not plucked,
Yeah.
dropped into this
I
movie.
wish so there's not a lot of making of the Mrs. Santa Claus available. There are
Yeah,
some trivia facts that seem to make it onto every single article or thing about it.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of like lore on why they decided to do this, when they decided to do this, what the making was like, what the production was like, how casting went, how they, filmed it. There's not a lot of that,
No.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I looked myself and um, I was like, kind of surprised actually, considering all the heavy hitters
Mm,
here.
I know. Well, I guess it was just maybe there was like a TV guide special, but like it just isn't never translated to the internet,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's also this film is still sort of hard to find. This is on Tubi right now, but it wasn't on Tubi last year or the year before that.
No,
The only way to watch it was on YouTube.
which gets
It
that
was on,
lovely copyright claim.
yeah. The soundtrack only came out, I think, last year on streaming.
Just
Still
last
before,
year?
yeah, I think
Wow,
so. I think
that's
so. Maybe in the
surprising.
last 3 years, but I
Yeah.
believe recently. It's
Yeah.
super bare bones. But we got it before my 1985 Alice in Wonderland soundtrack that I've been craving, and before the
Oh,
Brandy and Whitney Cinderella. So it can happen, folks.
make it happen. Be loud
It can
enough.
happen.
These are the causes of our day. This is what that suffragette should be marching for.
Exactly. Exactly. Now we have this little backstage moment. I love that the strippers have to change in the alleyway.
I was going
That's
to ask you. They're
burlesque.
they're outside, right? These
That's
costume racks are out in the
burlesque. Yeah.
alley. Yes, they
Yes.
are.
They're
I actually love
technically
this dance number too. It's very cute.
on the cement, barely dusted in snow, but this is outside. And I think the reason they do it barely dusted in snow is because they probably had to film this a couple of times. They didn't want the footprints.
Yeah. Oh, for
Um,
sure. Um, I think the little girl Nora is really good in this dance.
yeah.
They're good
I mean,
together.
this is probably what
I
she's
mean,
hired for. She's better as a song and dance girl. She's not quite
yeah,
Anna Kendrick, but she's on
no,
her way.
yeah. Ooh, she would have been
Oh,
great.
Anna Kendrick would have been
Oh
great.
my gosh, rascally little Anna Kendrick. Yeah.
Do you ever see the Anna Kendrick and the Girls of Cabaret do Upon the Wicked
Yes.
Stage?
Oh
I
my
think
gosh, it's a delight.
it's a
She's
lot of
just a
fun.
little itty bitty thing, isn't
I
she?
know.
With
Yes,
her
I
really
think she.
sharp, bright voice. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah,
Find it on YouTube, folks. So
I know
funny.
you too.
Um,
And I
and she
love the
was in.
look of this right here. This is her that when her face, Angela Lansbury's face, it's her doing bosom buddies with B. Arthur at the Tony Awards. Her
Oh, I
that
see a
little
little priest here.
her. I love it. Oh, that
I see
too.
her dancing around with George Hearn to a little priest.
I love it. Oh,
Uh,
she's
prolific, this
oh, it's
lady.
so good.
Yeah, the character of Nora. If they had just said like, "Hey, girl, don't worry about the accent. Just let it be," it would have
Just
been
let it
so
be.
much less uh, like eyesore, ear sore.
I don't know. I don't. It's just hire an Irish actress. Like if it's going
Yes,
to be that
some.
important, if it's going to be that important, it's
It's
not like you're
literally
hiring a name.
one of her main character traits is that she's Irish and her mother is going to come over from Ireland or wants to come over from Ireland, right? Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I just gave away something. Whoops. Uh,
Oh no.
30 years old, folks. 30 years
I know.
old.
Get one of those.
Yeah.
Get one of those precocious kids from Titanic that drown in the end. Just
Put them
get
on the boat.
them.
Put them on the boat.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and
We
they're
have
they're they're
a
trying to get this
side
tree.
villain. He's not Tavish, but he's like sort of like a side villain, the
Doyle,
cop.
Officer Doyle. He's not.
Yeah.
In the beginning, we think that he must be terrible because the Jewish mother is scared of him, and the kid kicks his shins and throws eggs at him. But in fact, he seems like a pretty good guy.
He seems all
He's not
right.
doing anything too crazy. Um, I think in real 1910, if a kid had
No, he would
kicked a
have beaten the
cop's
shit out of
shin,
that
that
child.
kid be dead,
Yeah.
bleeding in the alley,
And
right?
and he would have been utterly justified. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he would have been given a
You know
medal
what? If a kid
for
kicked
beating those
me
kids.
over and over again in the shins, I'd probably kill it too.
Well, I'm not saying that that would be a good thing that he would have gotten a commendation. I'm just saying that he would have. Now we are getting a little brighter on Angela Lansbury's character here. She is getting closer to her signature red.
Yes. She's got this
Um,
scarf that's sort of hinting at it for later.
yeah.
I do like that she sort of evolves into what she evolves into in the final sort of party scene.
Well, she's still
Our
finding herself. Like
Queen
she
Latifah
has
last
no
holiday moment, right? Yeah.
her revenge dress. Yes. Uh she's I
Me-
mean again, her role, for lack of a, is that she left the North Pole ostensibly to test the route, but mostly because she was feeling neglected at home.
she didn't feel appreciated when in fact
So
she was
here
doing
she's useful.
incredible work. Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is that she's sort of an angelic creature that touches all of the lives that she comes into contact with, and everybody is better as a result, right? Very, very typical Christmassy story too. Oh,
Very angel fell from heaven
yes,
and she's Jesus. I mean, that's really
she's
it. She
Jesus. Yep,
is, yeah.
Jesus
She's
Claus. Um,
our magical outlier who teaches the common people the true
mhm.
meaning.
Oh, we're back at the North Pole,
Charles
and poor
Durning.
Santa is so sad because she ain't there.
I would be worried that she took the reindeer.
That's the part that's concerning, right?
It's like
she could be dead on Mount Everest, and they just don't know. By the way,
I don't know
they
if she can
call
die. I don't know about their
she could be
mortality.
bleeding on Mount Everest, freezing her face off, and they
Forever,
wouldn't know.
forever,
Forever.
permanently bleeding. All
A
right,
little bit of
these saggy little elves come
Michael Jeter.
bursting
Yeah,
into.
yeah. Try to make Santa feel better. Oh, Santa.
It's
He looks so good as Santa.
what's really interesting. So elves are frequently referred to as little men.
I have to just repeat what I heard. So you know what's really interesting? Elves. Go
Now,
on.
bear with
Go
me.
on.
Bear with
There's
me.
more to it.
Elves, right?
Discuss.
Picture it. Um, these are like 30 and 40-year-old actors that are
Hmm.
playing the elves, which is, I guess, a smart juxtaposition of the 8-year-olds in the toy company.
Yes. Yes.
I believe all of the elves are played by adults. I'm trying to remember
They
the
are.
very beginning.
They are. They're
Yeah,
not kids, which I think is also really what it also makes it transferable to stage more easily if should they like, right? The more
right.
cast that's adult, the more they can package this product up and send it on a tour across the country. I don't know if that ever
I'm
happened, but
amazed that it hasn't.
it's yeah.
You could
Well, it would
really
have to
do
be
this
filled in
bare
a little
fucking
bit more, right?
bones.
Yeah.
Would you?
Um,
Have you
I
ever
mean, it's
seen the
only an hour and a
Rockettes?
half. Well, I guess a
It's
one act would be cute of this. Like a
yeah,
longer one
it's
act would be a good family
just
sort of thing. No intermission, just get them in and out.
I'm sure
Uh,
somebody's done it illegally.
maybe that's
I'm
maybe that's
I'm
my
sure
creative task this year.
you
I'll be
barely
playing the
like
role
this,
of
Petra.
Mrs. North.
Petra, you barely like this.
I know. Hey, that's not true. We'll talk about it. We'll wrap it up, but I like some of it.
I know. I know. Well,
um,
we're an hour into it,
we're an hour in.
and we have Santa's song where I miss her.
Dear Mrs.
Um,
Claus. Yeah.
Dear Mrs. Claus.
Not really a singer, Charles Durning. Not really a singer. Um, I forgive it here.
Yeah,
I forgive it. I don't forgive it as much later, but here it's okay.
I have to wonder why Charles Durning, of
I
all people,
It's a very peculiar choice.
was he
I
in
mean, he
something
looks
on
so good as
CBS?
Santa. Yes, he looks so good as Santa. So like maybe for
But
that reason
was
alone.
he a CBS actor that they like? Because that's one of the reasons that a lot
I
of
don't
times
know.
these TV movies get cast with certain
Well,
characters because they already are in
so we're
that
in 96
era
now. So what's going on in 96, 95?
so
He's
much.
doing mostly films, it looks
Stage,
like. Films and stage.
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to work with. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and I have questions about his casting later too, but
Maybe
in
he
the
was a last
meantime,
minute. I don't know.
we're
Again,
back from
we
the
don't have
North
that
Pole.
lore.
Yeah.
Love that Laura.
Um, oh, here's our lovely Jewish mother is working. She's a seamstress and she's working on a fancy dress for an uptown client, and it just happens to be a bright holly red
Holly red,
gown. Yeah.
cherry ripe.
Hmm. And Officer Doyle comes in and she gets nervous. I
Hmm.
would too. I would too, girl. Um,
Well, because her daughter's also a troublemaker, so
well, it's
technically
not
she's
her
been
daughter.
disturbing the. Oh, right,
It's the border.
the
It's Nora, the border. Um,
right, Nora. Nora is, I keep
but
thinking it
she's
as
worried
a
about her own
mother-daughter
daughter, who's the
figure.
suffragette. She thinks that the police officer is going to arrest her daughter for
Right.
standing on her soapbox. So I guess that
That's
makes
what I
sense.
mean. Is she's been disturbing the peace by rallying and that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I did mean her
Oh,
daughter.
I thought you were talking about Nora. No,
No, Nora has
kicking
been
shins.
precocious and,
Yeah.
but she's she's uh, no. I think the, the element here is oh, and he's giving her tickets to the policeman's ball,
At the
which is a
urging
thing,
of Mrs. Claus.
which is a thing that happens still.
Yeah, it is.
Um, I don't know if
It
it's
feels
quite
like,
the festival that it
yeah.
once was.
Well, and then this is like everybody's welcome. I don't think that's what it looked like in 1910. But we digress.
No, I think they probably would have
Yeah.
checked the shade of everyone's skin and had them say their vowels to get their accents.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Nora,
Get it right.
get it right.
Again, these little urchins are all in the workhouse doing the slowdown,
They did just slow down. Yeah. Oh.
and they are wearing the cleanest,
Warmest clothes.
warmest wool,
Hmm.
and they're
Tim Curry,
freezing.
I mean, Terrence Mann comes down the
Oh,
stairs to
Terrence
find the
Mann.
slowdown happening. Um, you know what I have to say about him? He has a giant mouth.
That's the
Look
Tim
at
Curry
those teeth.
effect. Yeah,
He's got those
yeah.
piano teeth in there. My God.
It's like if Mark Hamill and Tim Curry
Oh
got
my
looped together. Yeah.
bingo.
And
Bingo.
he's
That's it.
also one half of a Broadway power couple. His wife is Charlotte D'Ambrose,
I mean, they're amazing.
who
They're incredible. My favorite Terrence Mann is probably Scarlet Pimpernel.
that's a wild horn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's
I
the
sort of
villain there
missed
too.
that.
He's
I
really good at
missed
being a villain.
the
Oh, well, it was kind of a
yeah.
turkey. It didn't do so well, and then it had a lot of reiterations, and they even released a second album after it was redone again a few years
They
later.
did that with Jekyll and Hyde. What is that
Yeah,
with Wildhorn?
I
He
think
just can't.
because
He's like the George Lucas of composers. He can't let
they
things
need to,
alone.
honestly, they need to take like a Coco Chanel piece of advice and just edit that shit and let it be.
Too many songs.
Too
Again,
many
there's too many
songs.
songs in this show.
And too many like poppy love songs, right? Like you only need two of those, maybe, in a show. Um,
There's a reason that we have like the I Want song, the villain song,
yeah.
the yeah. And if you're gonna give an I Want song to everybody, well, then Jesus.
Then what are we doing here? What are we doing
What are we
here?
doing here?
Yeah. Um, by the way, these kids
So,
just turned on this lady. They got
oh
threatened with
yeah.
losing their jobs, and they all went back to making shit toys. And Mrs. North got fired.
Again, what are the stakes?
There are no stakes in this. There are no stakes.
No one's gonna starve to death here.
Uh-uh.
I don't even know if they're orphans.
These are private school students who are on a
I
field
don't
trip,
even
a
know.
work
I don't
exchange
even
program.
know. Uh, and
But
these are like
Nora and
they're
these
out
are
like
these are
well
what?
these wooden boxes. Again, the cleanest wooden boxes that you have ever seen on the street that
This
they
is
just happen to sit
freshly cut
on.
from the tree, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love I kind of live for it.
It's
It's
great.
so committed, um,
It's so
and
earnest,
yet
right? All of it's
so
so
sterile.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Even the there's a little bit of anytime we get like a landscape shot of the North Pole. Do you remember at
Yeah.
the beginning of Pee-wee's Playhouse or the Pee-wee's Christmas special? There's like
Uh-huh.
a claymation landscape and then it sort
Oh
of
yeah.
goes into the real. That's sort of what it reminds me of. It's very like artificial setting, then all of a sudden they look in the door and we have real people walking around, right?
Right.
It's and the claymation is dreadful. It's so funny that this movie has so many like heavy hitting moments to it, and also it's
Yeah.
so cheap in other ways.
It's also extremely saccharine. Like it is,
Incredibly. There is
yeah.
no real conflict in this, right?
No,
The
nothing
conflict
that
is,
the
oh, I love this girl, and I gotta convince her to love
yeah.
me back, and she's like, well, I guess I do. Conflict solved.
Yeah.
Even the
Oh,
villain
I
conflict in
miss
the
my
end is
mom. I
solved
don't
in
know
a
her.
moment.
I know. We
And I love
eventually
it. I
find
love
out.
it.
I know. We find out why the villain is the way he is. And it's the most obvious answer.
Yeah.
It's the most obvious. Like once you hear it, you're like, oh, okay. The true villain.
Oh, they're back in the toy store.
We're
Yeah,
back.
we're back
The
here.
kids are all
Like
chatting.
we shouldn't have thrown her under the bus. No, you shouldn't, you little assholes.
Also,
Um,
this fully formed wagon, this kid is just hitting with a mallet because that's how you make work. That's how you do things. Like,
you gotta use your
uh,
hands.
all right. So she was fired. She's back. Like
Yeah,
immediately,
Tavish
she's
fired her.
returned.
It's like
20
they had
minutes
one
later,
little
not even
scene
20
outside,
minutes.
and then she's right back in. Yeah,
She had to go down the chimney though. And I've always wanted to do
very cute.
that.
A little too fast. Would have been great if it came back later in some way, but
Yeah.
whatever. That's one of those effects on stage. If they did move this to stage, they'd be like, why do we have to build this whole infrastructure for this one little gag?
Because the audience will cheer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want.
Mary Poppins flying over that
Yeah.
audience. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
This is very Mary Poppins in that way too. You said bed knobs and broomsticks. It is
yeah.
it's a lot of these.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh and that's
Now they're gonna
okay.
strike. Now they're gonna strike. They're gonna fucking strike. The kids are
Right. She
striking.
got all of the women to fight for votes in the
Hmm.
streets. Now she is getting the kids to strike.
Who
Again,
work in the
not
in the
the issue.
sweatshop.
Not fully the issue.
Nah.
And
It
again,
does feel
it's a small world of all of these shades and ethnicities of children,
hmm.
all equal under the eyes of the Lord,
Yeah.
all
Hmm.
completely,
And apparently the citizens of New York in
yeah,
this
yeah.
universe.
That's how. I mean,
Oh, see
straight
all the
off from
toys.
Ellis Island. Right
Yeah.
off from Ellis Island.
That- um, sorry, I'm watching something and laughing and not talking about it for our podcast
No, it's
audience.
really okay. It's all right.
She just had a little interaction with her Santa friend. So they've called attention to the poor work practices at Tavish Toys, and now all the toy
Life.
stores are throwing out his toys, and
Refuse to sell them.
he's fucked basically. They have defeated his bottom line, so he's gonna get real evil here.
They've not like incarcerated him, but they
No,
because
he's
he's
just
not
sitting in
actually done
his
anything
factory by
illegal.
himself. Yeah. You know what this movie
I
feels
know.
like, honestly? They were like, we're going to set it in 1910. What was going on in 1910? Oh, that? Okay, let's add that. Oh, that?
Everything.
Let's add that too. But let's tone it all down so that a 3-year-old can stomach it. Yeah.
Fearful. Uh,
Our Jewish mother has one candlestick and she doesn't know what happened to the other one. And it's a gorgeous silver candlestick. Remember that for later.
yeah, that might come up again. She did sort of rattle it in front of the
Yeah, right.
camera.
It's important. It's big and garish and important. So don't forget. Um, oh, they're talking about this Christmas party again.
Because she has
Do
a
you
little
think
crush now on the
the?
cop.
I was gonna say, do you think it's sort of set up that they're like kind of like, oh hey flirty, hey.
Yeah. This is musicals 101. Anyone who's
She
single, match them up. Match them up.
because single people are burning in hell. That's why. Yeah.
Because it's how you it's happily ever after. Now here
I
we are
guess.
with this décolletage,
Oh
Mrs.
my
Claus.
God. This is
coming out
truly a
here
moment.
in this bright red, which would have been probably like scandalous in
Oh my God, right.
1910.
Right.
Not just the cleavage aspect, but the color. Like this would have been horror. Like this would have been beyond
Oh yeah. Oh,
unrespectable.
this
She's
is
also
red
been
light
walking around like a
special.
cat house madam, but
She does need a necklace. I'm just gonna say it. She needs a necklace. But
or like the Nora has not Nora, the daughter has like this ribbon around her neck. I would have been cool with that too. Something, a
yeah,
choker, something, just
a little
something.
something. The daughter actually looks gorgeous in this purple and blue look too.
It is very nice.
It's very pretty.
The ensemble
Um,
looks very nice. The
yeah.
extras in the scene look very nice. And again,
Hmm.
everyone's muted in earth tone except Mrs.
Except Mrs.
Claus.
Claus looking fucking
Spicy.
hot, man. Damn. Uh, oh, even
But
little
see, they
Nora
even
found a cute
give
little
they even
boy
give
to
Nora.
dance with. Yeah.
You have to pair people up.
This party is like sort of the culminating scene, right? Where she's looking around saying, look at all the good I do.
I think she's not missed Santa this entire time, and now she misses Santa.
She's like, oh, because everybody's paired up dancing with their sweetums. And now she's like, where's my sweetums?
My sweetums.
My portly buddy.
I hope he
Yeah.
misses me.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we know he does.
Of course we
Um,
know.
it's now, I think, like the day before Christmas or the day before Christmas Eve, something like that. We passed about 7 or 8 days at this point.
Has it been a week?
I
I
think
guess it had to
so.
have been.
Yeah, because I think she left like 9 days before Christmas or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Something like a week or
that
nine
makes
days.
sense.
Um,
We need time
but she
because
wants to go check.
the
Yeah.
reindeer needs to mend.
Oh, she gets a little song here. Um, it's literally the same name as a song that's already in Oliver, and the Oliver song is a better song. But
He needs me
yeah,
as
well, I
long as
guess
he
it's
needs
as
me. Yeah,
long as he needs me. But
yeah.
we couldn't come up with
There's
something a
another
little different.
there's another song called "He Needs Me" that oh, is it Peggy Lee? Nina Simone has a version too. There's a beautiful song called "He Needs Me." He doesn't know it, but he needs me, which I always think of.
Oh yeah, of
That's a
course,
pretty song too.
beautiful song.
Uh,
I don't love the lyrics of this song because this whole movie is about sort of her empowerment moment, right? Like being useful, being appreciated, doing good in the world, and and the lyrics are, "He needs me, yes, he needs me," and then
don't
she
even
says,
ask me how I
"But
know.
I need him more." I hate that shit. Make him work for you, girl.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly like a feminist
No.
uh anthemic piece.
Oh. When my
Like,
mom and I were watching this together, though, we both were like, come on. Come on. Fuck
he's
you,
my
Santa.
world.
Right.
I am his. It's a little codependent. Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like it. And they've been together
Well,
for hundreds of years. Definitely codependent.
but maybe he'll appreciate her a little bit more at home.
Hope so.
Yeah.
We
For the
hope
other
so.
364 days of the year.
God, she looks beautiful in this. It
She
even has a
does.
veil on it, for God's sakes.
Oh,
This is like Blanche's wedding dress.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
It's not quite as tight. It's
No.
not quite as corseted as
Bodycon.
it could have been.
Yeah.
But again, this is a kid's movie, and she's not actually playing a cat house madam.
Right.
But I would like it with a cinch.
Just a little something.
But I
Just
do love the buttons down
pull
the
those
back
cables a little
too.
bit. Yeah. I mean, the detail, and it moves so beautifully too. So she just saw a shooting star, which means that Santa misses her. Apparently, must have missed that somewhere along the line, but that's what it means here. And she's gonna try to get those reindeers ready to go. I think it was Cupid that like hurt his foot, and that's why she's here and why they're hanging out in the
Yeah, when
stable,
they
right?
landed, he like yeah.
Yeah,
Which normal I mean, I guess you normally shoot the reindeer with
yeah,
a leg injury like that.
yeah. Guess they let Cupid live. I also noticed when they list the reindeer names, they refer to Donner as Donder, which is a more Dutch
Or,
original version of it. But that's such a strange choice when it's sort of commonly known as Donner.
I wonder if there needed to be a rhyme or something at some point.
I don't know. We
Uh,
thought maybe they didn't want the name Donner because of the Donner Party, but
oh, it's valid. It's valid. You know, when I grew up, I used to think it was the Dahmer Party.
the
I
Dahmer. I
didn't
mean,
know that those
that's
were
kind of
two
what it
different
sounds like.
things.
Yeah.
I thought Jeffrey Dahmer was part of the Donner Party. I thought that
Mm,
was just that. I didn't know because I was a kid.
sure.
Uh,
Well, well, I was a
I
kid.
was a kid.
I
I
was a
was a
dumb
kid.
kid. We've talked
Uh,
about how dumb kids are, so we were
you know,
too. We were dumb kids.
we're back to this. Oh, but we haven't finished our plot line with Mr. Tavish.
No, we just showed up at
So
the
in
stables,
theory,
and
he has to be somewhere.
I know because he said
But we have 10
earlier,
minutes left.
"Mrs. North, this is all your fault," and then went off to do his evil deeds. And here we are. Boy, they really wrap it up, don't they? They're like
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang it out. This coat she's wearing, by the way, this sort of rust-colored coat. Ugh, I want it.
It
That'd be
does look really
terrifying
nice.
to go to the stable and your reindeer are no longer there.
In general, stables are kind of
Yeah,
unsettling places for me anyway.
a little
I don't
bit.
know. There's something about it.
Without a cookie there. Ah, there he
Mr.
is.
Tavish knows, he says, or should I say, Mrs. Claus.
He figured her out. Oh, I've had my suspicions all along. The language, it really is the
Because
most
again,
basic mustache twirling villain monologue.
oh, so where
Yeah.
is this? You know what it is? It also is the magician villain in Rudolph that or in Frosty.
Yeah,
That
sure.
also is
Hmm.
yeah, that Snidely Whiplash kind of thing.
Yeah.
In this universe, people just accept that Santa is real. It's just a
It's
part
just
of
what it is.
life.
Yeah.
It's like the Muppets. We just know.
So why would you get
And
into toys, honestly? If you were a toy maker and you're like, Santa's going to cover this holiday, I'll do the rest of the
well,
year.
he does because he's mad at Santa. He
He is
thinks
mad at
Santa
Santa.
sucks
I
because he
love
didn't
this.
get what he wanted. And she
Which was a teddy bear,
remembers
right? A little teddy bear.
immediately. Poor little Augie Tavish, you wrote to Santa asking for a stuffed bear back in 1872, was it?
Oh my God.
Hilarious. Hilarious. And she remembers exactly what the bear looked like and that it was given to him, and he never wrote back.
What happened to the bear?
We're about to find out. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Oh, his stepbrother stole it
And so
and then
he's going to
damaged
take it
it
out on everybody else because he got family
Christmas.
problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shit motive, sir, for running a sweatshop.
Do you know this is an
He
esoteric
wanted to.
moment, but I have to say it to you because you know who I'll refer to, but you know who he
Okay,
looks like a lot right now?
tell me.
He looks like Lucky Charming.
Oh,
Doesn't
Victor, you're
he?
right. You're really
Doesn't he
right.
look so
He's
much
he's
like
a little
him?
gaunter and taller, obviously, but
Yeah,
wow.
that face right there. I
Oh, our
saw.
dear
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Love to you, Lucky.
Uh, but oh, Terrence Mann is
Oh, that
having a
just
change
warmed
of
me up a
heart.
little bit. The magic of
Oh,
Christmas. Oh,
dude, he gets his little present and he's so happy, and
little
now
teddy
all is
bear.
well.
That's it. He just needed that teddy bear back.
Tell
And now
Santa I
he's
said
gonna
hello.
Ebenezer Scrooge. What day is it, boy? That's his new storyline.
Exactly. There's still
Yeah.
time. I mean, he's still ruined. The rest of the
Yeah.
town doesn't know he's any good. Why would
Yeah,
they
yeah.
believe it?
He's gonna take up a new leaf.
Well,
He's gonna
Santa's
open a soup
drinking with his
kitchen.
elves.
I love that. Actually, probably very fitting too because I can't wait to talk about it. Um,
Oh, your cat. So audience at home.
did you
Petra
hear
has
it?
a
Yeah,
cat. I can hear the
yeah.
purr. I hear
He
the
will
purr.
not. He will not get away from the microphone, and I just
Oh,
have relented, and here he is.
little baby.
Actually, wherever I move it, he seems to move his head. He wants to tell you something.
That's true.
Oh, Mrs. Claus is back at the North Pole. Back at the North Pole, and she says, "You better get out there. It's your
It's Christmas
job.
Eve.
I'll be
Yeah, so
here.
this
Go
is
ahead."
Christmas Eve. This
Yeah.
is in fact Christmas Eve. It is time
Yeah.
for him to do his job. He
Mm-hmm.
is there in his suit regalia. It's an
Mm-hmm.
odd sort of crushed velvet variant on the theme.
It is. I mean,
It
fashion,
looks a
hey?
little pajama-y,
That's what it looks like to me.
but
Um,
okay.
we're okay with it. Meanwhile, she looks stunning in the reveal is coming. The reveal is coming. And she gets this lovely, luscious coat,
Yeah.
fur-lined coat. Because
Which
guess who's
matches
going on
his.
the fucking sleigh this
And I
year?
the fabric it looks better on her than on him,
Yeah,
but I
it
understand
does.
why they had to do it. I
I
understand why they
get
had
it.
to do it. I love his old-fashioned hat though.
It's cute.
It's not the traditional white ball at
It has
the
a
end.
tassel at
It's
the end. Yeah.
I think it's
Very,
so appropriate.
yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
that.
Oh, and he's gonna take her, and they're gonna use her map. He's gonna use her map around the
Oh, I look
world.
at her with it up. Oh, it looks so
I
cozy.
know.
It looks so cozy. And you know, with
Great.
Bob Mackie, you know that was made to be comfy
Oh yeah.
for her because he was like,
Just
Angela Lansbury, I'm gonna plush you up.
you're gonna be in this a while for this whole finale number. Um, okay, so we've come to the climax. We've come to the finale of our little movie, and we have the song "The Best Christmas of All," which is essentially Santa and Mrs. Claus singing on the sleigh in the sky as they travel to deliver presents. Right.
They don't have time for
Um,
this shit.
this is a romantic little moment for a busy night. I don't know. Seems like you got better things to do, but okay. Um, Charles Durning in this whole scene looks drunk or on morphine. He doesn't open his eyes hardly at all. We were watching it and we're like, what's wrong with him? What's
I
what?
wonder if it's the I wonder if it's the smoke machine.
I mean, maybe something was getting in his eyes, but you said Santa
Oh my
drinking
God,
with his
you're
elves, and I
right.
was
He
like,
does.
is he drunk? Is
He
Charles
does have,
Durning
yeah.
drunk in this scene? He doesn't even look like he's
He
acting
looks,
it.
yeah, he looks a little sleepy.
He stoned. He looks stoned. He can't
And
open those
she's
eyes.
going and Angela Lansbury's going full force,
Oh
not
yeah.
letting, I mean, I'm sure she's had to carry a few actors before.
Uh-huh. But like kind of a letdown that the last scene of this charming little musical that did have big numbers like Avenue A and Tavish Toy and even Whistle, that great dance sequence, and we just end with them on a green screen, Charles Durning drunk, stoned, or whatever, and Angela Lansbury painfully carrying the
Swaying,
scene. And
gently
she's great. She's
swaying,
so
and she's
good.
so committed.
Sounds incredible. And he's like, "Oh, Christmas, Christmas." Yeah, it's just
Oh,
really
okay.
bizarre.
A little
Oh, his
sleepier
eyes opened a
still,
little bit. Oh, and then
and
they're
then
closed
closed
again.
again. Ah.
Victor, what's happening here?
I don't know. That's a very good question. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why we don't hear have any behind the scenes because Charles Durning was a lout
The
lush
the
who
first thing I googled when I finished this movie was Charles Durning dealing with substance abuse issues. I
and he
don't
was
know.
working pretty heavy.
I
So I don't
know.
think
He did
so,
like
but I mean
six projects this year alone, 1996.
there are functional alcoholics out there.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
But
Charles Durning alcoholism. Let's see.
I don't think I found anything.
No, he did have PTSD,
Okay.
but
Maybe he didn't like being in that sleigh.
maybe.
Didn't like being up in the air.
Yeah, evidently he suffered PTSD from World War II.
Yeesh.
But
I made an
yeah,
insensitive
no.
joke. Whoops.
Oh, you're fine.
Surprise.
I think you're fine. Uh it's a good question though,
Yeah.
because
Look at him. He looks like he's going to fall off that sleigh.
he's so tired.
He's
He's
really
so
tired.
tired.
It was a long day. They had
He
to
has a
they had
long
to
night
take him a
ahead of
coat.
him.
Like you just got started,
And
buddy.
and when they get home, you know, he's got to give her some loving
I know he misses her. A little pudding.
for the next 100 years.
Um, we also just got a little scene
I
where
think he was
Nora's.
having like an an allergic reaction or something. That's my
To
guess. Is
like
he took too much
the smoke
Benadryl?
machine.
I think so. I That's my guess.
He was allergic to the velvet suit.
He's also tremendously miscast. So I think
Yeah,
all of these factors together.
yeah. I mean, it's probably the thing I remember the most about this movie is Charles Durning looking drunk on a sleigh at the end.
That's so funny.
So I'm
I've never
happy to take
noticed.
that
I've
with
only seen
me.
this movie about 4 or 5 times, but that's
Yeah,
4 or 5 times.
that's a lot of times.
That's a lot of
That's
times.
a lot of times. I've now seen it
It
twice.
really is. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Nora's mother showed up from Ireland, so she got her Christmas wish
By the
too.
way,
Yeah.
by the way.
My
Oh, and
mom
this
was
guy's
like,
dead.
"Where's her mother? Where's her mother?" And then of course she shows up.
Yeah.
And that was
That was Mrs.
Mrs.
Santa Claus.
Santa
So,
Claus.
final thoughts? What did you think of it?
Um we've given so many of them already, but I think Angela Lansbury is charming in this. So good. It's beautiful to look at when you're not looking at green screen scenes. Um,
It does suffer from the era.
it
Yeah.
does suffer from the era. It's like everything looks so good, and then you get to those moments, you're like, wow,
Because
the
it
budget just
does
did
look
not allow.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
it
it,
looks.
that technology did not
Hmm.
allow per
Hmm.
se.
Some of the
It's very
cinematography,
Windows 95.
even like the image of the night sky with the shining stars, looks like a piece of poor animation. I'm like, you couldn't even do a night sky? What's going on
Yeah.
here?
Do a matte
So
painting somehow. Get a
So
light.
there's a lot of sort of it's uneven in some ways, right? And I
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's a product of the time, whatever. Um, there are no stakes in this movie. There are no
No,
stakes whatsoever.
that's not what this is for.
Nothing's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Nothing's going to challenge you.
We're not going to talk
Uh,
about Jesus.
nope, nope. We are all going to live in
We're
this
we are
very
going to
sanitized.
address ethnic diversity and votes for women and child labor, but on a very superficial G-rated level.
About as simplistic as possible, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't like your working conditions? Slow down a little bit. Oh, you didn't that didn't work? Just walk out. It's kind of deduces all of that into that, right?
Yeah.
And the suffragette, just go talk to people and everybody will be on your side.
Yeah, I could see this movie actually really pissing people off in that regard because it's
Hmm.
so
I think it can give children a
limited.
bad idea about what these things are, but on the other hand, maybe it's like a cute little introduction point. I don't really care. I'm not a child, so I'm watching for me. But um,
Yeah, we've already
I
established. Fuck those
think
kids. Who cares?
Yeah, I think some of the cast is exceptional and some of the cast is not. I think Terrence Mann, exceptional. So much fun.
Yeah.
I actually wanted him to have more in this. I thought he would as the villain, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really. Um, Michael Jeter
Too much
as
going on.
Otto
There's
the
too
Elf.
many plots. Too many
Yeah,
plots.
fantastic little addition. Wish he had more too. But because she has to touch so many different people, right? And so we have to give everybody attention, and everybody gets a song at least, and
But we don't need
that sort
all of
of
those plots.
no, that
We
sort of
don't because
equity in the plot is boring to me. I think we'd be better served with longer, more meaty scenes with
if
fewer
this was a
characters.
series, the first movie would have had her meeting these characters. And then if it was the
Yes.
second one, then she would have met these characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, like the talent behind it, the dance sequence, superb. The dancing sequence is so good. The costuming,
Yeah.
so good. The directing, I think, is even good. The script,
The directing won an Emmy.
yeah. I mean,
This
this
is an
kind of
Emmy-winning film. Petrified. I don't know what else was going on in
I
1997.
don't I don't know
I
how to
don't
reply to
remember.
that. I don't know what
I don't
response to
remember.
give you.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It did not win Best Directing. It won Best Art Direction. That actually
And I
makes a little bit
think
more sense. The art
costuming.
direction
It
is
also won
exceptional.
costuming.
It was nominated, did not win. Rob Marshall was nominated. Bob Mackie was
Oh,
nominated.
hairstyling. It did win hairstyling.
Hairstyling
Yeah.
was one, yes.
It did
Oh,
not
maybe that's
win
what.
art
Oh, it did
direction.
not win art
It was
direction.
nominated for choreography, art direction, costume design, hairstyling, and music and lyrics. And it won hairstyling. It did not win the other categories, which is interesting.
Well, there you
It's
have it.
surprising Bob Mackie didn't get a little nod there.
I'm trying to remember what
But
else was going on in '97. That may have been the
yeah.
era of Gypsy, Bette Midler and Gypsy. Or
Oh,
maybe that was earlier. I'm trying to think.
possibly. I thought that was a early mid '90s, but I You probably know better than I
Who
do.
won? No, you're probably right. Who
Yeah.
won the 1997 Emmy? 1997 Emmy for costume design. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't help me. Nope, that doesn't help me.
I'm going to my my Wikipedia for 1996.
Oh, it would be so much easier if I embraced
Um,
AI.
Frasier, ER, Dennis Miller, NYPD Blue, X Files, Picket Fences, Mad About You. Those are just the regular
Oh, that's
Emmys.
what it
I'm
was.
looking for the.
Um, Gypsy was the year before.
Uh-huh.
Diva Las Vegas with Bette Midler was this year. Was 97.
Oh, well,
Her
so
live
that'd be fun.
concert, which is
Yeah.
actually the year she won.
There you go.
Because I remember her acceptance speech where she said,
Yeah.
I was nominated last year and I didn't win, and I sang, so I was pissed.
Mm.
Uh,
um. Yeah, I guess
I
those are
don't
my
know.
thoughts. I mean, if I want to get really picky, I prefer things with a little more depth. Would I watch it again? I wouldn't seek it out. If it was on, would I watch it? I might leave it on. But it's just a little. I appreciate so much about it, and I love her so much, obviously. But it's a little uninteresting for me, I guess. I need more to get my teeth into. That being
Mm,
said, she's magnificent.
of course. I don't
What
think
do
she's
you?
ever done anything wrong.
No, she's
She's better than all of
she's a
us.
perfect human. We should all die.
Practically, practically perfect in every way.
Yeah. Wasn't she
Um,
considered for Mary Poppins?
Possibly.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's another
I
can of
mean,
worms.
yeah, I don't remember. I could see it. I could see that, but I don't remember. Um, I just know that Julie Andrews was overlooked for My Fair Lady, got Mary Poppins instead, and then won the Oscar.
Hmm.
And it
Oh,
was sort of,
she was up for
and
Mary
then
Poppins.
and then
Yeah.
she thanked uh the director of My Fair
Yes.
Lady,
Yes.
without whom this never would be possible.
Who directed My Fair Lady?
Um,
Mr. Rich.
or maybe the head of
So
Fox. I
cheeky.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good. Um, yeah, it's fluff.
It's very fluff.
It's fluff. Um, it's sweet, it's fluff, it's well designed fluff.
Hmm.
So I would
Hmm.
prefer that. I've seen a lot of really cheap, uh, cash grabby kind of TV
Sure.
movies. I mean, we have networks that depend on them now.
Yeah.
Um, Without Angela Lansbury, no, I don't think it would have played.
No.
It
No.
would be interesting to see somebody else play this. Like if we had like, oh, I don't know who would have been I don't know, Carol Burnett or Tracy Ullman. Like if we
Sure.
had that
But
would have
even
been
both
that.
of those don't feel quite right. You kind of need someone with stage credential. You need someone with TV presence that people will tune in to watch because they want to see them on TV.
Mhm,
And they need to be talented in all of these ways.
mhm.
And while Cara Burnett has stage credential, not
She
like
can also
Angela
sing.
Lansbury does. Oh,
She
she's
can sing too.
incredible. Sure,
Incredible singer.
voices. And
Yeah.
maybe I'm just saying this because maybe today we don't think of her that way. And maybe she would have been a great choice. But I don't know that she seems like a Mrs. Claus type,
No,
right?
no, she's not. She's not
She's
cuddly.
brassier.
We
Yeah,
need cuddly.
she's bombastic.
Um, but
And
this was
and
also during the Disney Renaissance, where again she was writing that Mrs. Potts era as
very that
well.
Taylor Jolish, yeah,
Yeah.
sweet old lady.
Um,
You know, we do have to give it to that a film is led by an older woman
oh
because
sure.
frankly, those are my favorite films of all time.
Yeah. And
Even
and
animated
in
films, like I'll watch Howl's Moving Castle because the movie is carried by an old woman for most of it, right? I love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Well,
credit where credit
a
is
lot
due.
of Miyazaki's films have a lot of cross-generational appeal in
Totally.
that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And women are real characters in those films.
I'm looking to see. So around this time, she really didn't do a whole lot while she was doing Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Um,
Really arduous schedule.
yeah. So this was her first real thing after. and then she did the movies of Murder She Wrote. She was
Yeah,
also she was the emperor, she was the Dowager Empress in Anastasia. That's right. I forgot
of
about that.
course. Yep.
And Mrs. Polifax, which I don't know if you've ever seen. Maybe that's another season
Oh, we should add it to that
closer.
list. I haven't. Yeah.
It's she plays a secret agent.
Work.
It's very
Work.
cozy. It's
I
very
love that.
cozy.
Okay, Judy Dench.
Yeah. It's it's odd. It's odd. And it's a remake of an Eve Arden film.
Hmm.
So she doesn't play it quite as staunch as
Fair.
Eve Arden, but she does it is entertaining. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Seeing what else she had been doing. Yeah, this was really like this was the beginning of her starting to do non-Murder She Wrote work again.
Mm-hmm.
She did a
Mm-hmm.
lot of narration work. She did a lot of voiceover stuff in that regard. She did all of the Mrs. Potts
Sure.
Beauty and the Beast materials, including the sing-alongs, Kingdom Hearts. She's in video games.
Theme park recording, probably.
Oh
Yeah, all
yeah,
sorts of
probably.
stuff. That's a lot. People forget like
They own
how
you.
broad voice acting is. I mean, they can call you in at any time. I mean, as long as you agree to it in your contract, I suppose. But
Well, there was
um,
there was what's his name from Star Wars who didn't want to do it. He had to do video game stuff after he basically quit. Oh God, what's his name?
what's his name from Star
Uh,
Wars original
yeah,
series? Harrison Ford.
no, from the John Boyega from the newer
Oh,
era
gotcha. Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
they sort of shafted him
Mm-hmm.
in the later. They
Mm-hmm.
sort of made it seem like he was going to be a Jedi, and then they sort of did nothing with him.
Uh,
Yeah,
womp
and a lot
womp.
of people cry racism for that, which I understand.
Yeah,
So, well, that was Mrs. Santa Claus. I'm glad to share that with you and
me
folks. I'm
too.
glad to share the holiday spirit with you in a light and frothy, fun little way for at least
Yeah.
a moment in this horrific hellscape that we live in.
You know what? I do want to live in this universe. It's
And
very sweet.
the
Nobody
3D
really gets
printed
hurt
wooden
aside from
sets.
a
It's so
yes,
clean. The
aside
air
from
is crisp.
a bruised shin. That's it. That's as violent as it gets around here.
Oh
And you
dear.
just got to give someone a teddy bear, and everything is made well.
Everything is better. There's only one bad guy in town,
Yeah.
and I don't know what happens to him after that. I don't
And
really.
everybody else is going to let women vote now. So we won the war. It was
Yeah,
that simple.
18 years later,
Uh,
there's some time left on that. I feel like I know the suffragists were working. Like I know Susan B. Anthony and a bunch of other folks were working really early turn of the century.
sure.
I feel like this film is a little early to be including that as like that
It
far
is.
along.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
We just have to. We just have to accept.
You have to accept it.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if we get in exchange, if we get a multicultural dance number in the streets, a
yeah.
Skid Row, a Portobello Row,
This is
there
the
goes the
opposite of
baker
Skid
with his
Row.
tray like
This
always. Right? It's very like it's Skid Row is the antithesis of this sequence.
this is the opposite
Yeah.
of at the end of the day.
Yeah. Good call.
Can you imagine at the end of the day playing over this? At the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing.
I w- I would love to see this premise totally redone in like gritty, gross, scary New York.
Eh.
That would be an interesting movie.
But with all of the like
The same
idealistic lyrics still.
beats. Yeah, yeah, totally.
That's John
Just
Waters right
whistle.
there. That's
She'd be
so
crying through that
that's
song. Just whistle.
oh my God. Yes, where okay, now I need a gritty fucking reboot of Mrs. Santa Claus. Ah,
We
damn.
could make it,
Who would we
Devon. We
hi-
could
who
make
would
it.
we who would you, so you want to be Mrs. North?
Duh.
Do I get to be Mr. Tavish?
Oh, yeah, sure. And I think that would work with the white face too.
It would. It
Uh,
would.
okay.
Yeah. Yet another of Tim Curry's roles that I would be happy to take on.
How about when we finish all of Murder She Wrote and all of our bonuses, that's our next project.
All right, see you in 5 years.
Sounds good. Until then,
Probably
everybody.
longer. Yes, no matter what you
Uh,
celebrate, remember all you have to do is whistle.
that's simple. You want to know something
Ah,
tragic?
no.
I
Yes.
can't whistle.
No?
I don't know how to whistle.
Can you roll your R's?
I'm fucked.
Can you roll your R's?
Not particularly well. In a
Uh,
word, I can,
a
but
red-breasted robin.
oh, see, I'm not going to do it on the podcast because people are going to hear how bad it is, and I'm going to be so embarrassed, and they're going to make fun of me. They're all going to laugh at me.
That's all right. Well, in a
Yeah,
few days, we are going to be opening with season 3 of Murder She
that's
Wrote.
right.
It's a good two-parter, so it's another longer one.
Back to it.
But
Yeah,
it's got
no
Courtney
rest for the
Cox,
wicked.
Florence Henderson. Oh, it's got a good group of folks.
It's a doozy wild episode.
It also features one of my favorite confession scenes.
Oh, it's delicious. Yeah,
It's insane.
it's nuts. It's such a setup. Oh, I'm so ready for it.
Every line is said with italics.
The
Like it's
aplomb of it
so,
all. Yeah,
yeah. So that's a good
yeah.
one.
We're
But
excited.
thank you for listening. Thank you for doing
Yeah,
the things. Like, comment, follow, subscribe.
tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah,
Yeah. And be good to each other this holiday season and
yeah,
always. Yeah.
yeah. Invite someone to the
Well,
policeman's ball.
yeah.
Have a good time.
Maybe the policeman's ball that are the friends that we met along the way on Avenue A. Yeah.
How
Well,
poignant.
I'm Victor Devon.
I'm petrified.
And this
And
was
this was tonight
tonight
on
on
Murder She
Murder
Wrote.
She
Sorta.
Mrs. Santa Claus. He needs me.
The things we do for our Lansbury.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm